Okay. There we go. Sorry about that. I should probably. I think I can add like markers, and yeah, I'm gonna add a string marker there. So looks like the first couple of minutes of this I just did with no audio. So sorry about that. I don't really know what happened to the audio. But we have it back. So um, I'm basically gonna just restart. So man, and I was so proud because I started my stream exactly when I said it was going to do today. I said at 8 o'clock we're gonna do it, and I started right at 8 o'clock, and then it stopped, or we had technical difficulties. So oh well. Anyway, so hello again, everyone. Welcome to Primitive Computing. We are back after a little bit of a hiatus. I took 2 weeks off, but I'm back. My dog was having some surgery, and it was just he was needing a lot of attention, and it just if I had done the stream, we would have had to hear him barking or the whole time. So I just decided to take some time to take care of my dog. But he's doing much better now, and that's great. He's actually laying right behind me. Just like totally zonked out. We spent most of the day outside today, and I think all of us are pretty worn out after that. So that's good. Anyway, so like I said, we're back, and we're gonna pick up where we left off before. Since it's been a couple of weeks, I've actually this is getting to be a big enough project that like I start to forget some of it after a couple of weeks. So maybe I'll be more consistent in my streaming from now on. That would probably help a lot. But anyway, so what I want to do today is basically pick up where we left off last week. And excuse me. So, um, yeah. So last week, my goal, not last week, it was 3 weeks ago. My goal was to get if expressions in there. So I showed a couple of examples where it's like we're going to treat 0 as false, and then anything that's not 0, like the result of this expression here, which is 3, those are going to be treated as true. And then you either return the value of the first or the second expression, depending on what you get back. I tried to do all this last week, but I was, software engineers, I think, are very notorious for underestimating always. I've never seen anyone who's able to give really accurate software updates. So I did the same thing where it's like, oh yeah, we're going to do like these 3 things, and we did one instead. But let me show you where we were again. If you've been watching the stream already, you got to see this as a silent film, but now there we go. So you can see we basically boot up, we print out a bunch of tests. So it's just a test, and then list the test case, and then the answer it evaluates to. If we got it wrong, it would have printed out a message that says, hey, that's the wrong answer, but we got these all right. If you remember last time, we actually found a bug because of this. It looks like I actually cheated and just put a space after my one here, so that I probably should fix that in all honesty, but I think I'm gonna just kind of live with that for now. You know, so we have a bunch of characters here, or a bunch of test cases. They print out the right answer. And since we have these here, it means tonight when we're changing things, if we break something, we'll be able to run the test cases again and make sure that everything is okay. Okay. I'll probably keep this as kind of a self-test routine. Eventually we're going to make this more interactive, but it would be good to have it just be able to say self-test and make sure everything's working still the way that it should be. So anyway, there we go. So starting out here, our goal for tonight is still going to be add support for if expressions again. This time we're going to do it for real. So basically we need our tasks. So the first thing we're going to need is a string compare function. I'm gonna specialize this for tokens or for like reading expressions. I'm gonna reading tokens, whatever. So I'm not just going to do like regular like stir comp, like the C thing. I'm going to do instead something, you'll see how I do it when I get through there, where we sort of advance through the string, and that tells us whether we, so we keep track of basically where we are in the string and also whether we found the right token or not. So anyway, yeah, string compare, and then once we have that, it should be really easy to do an if expression, or add if evaluation. Oh, lost my audio again, or my video, but this time we at least have audio. Here, let me just add the my camera. Okay, I'm gonna make that one. This is why I should charge my batteries on my camera before. Well, really, I should get a camera or a battery. I should plug in my camera. That's what I'm saying. Actually, I just use a like my DSLR has a webcam mode on it, so that's what I've been using because it's better than my laptop camera. But okay, so let's see. I need to add a video capture device. I'll say add existing front camera. Okay. Now where is it? Oh, it's I think up there. Oh no, now OBS is not responding. Ah. Let's see if I like center vertically and center horizontally. Let's try. Hey, there we go. Now you can see me really big, and then I'll just like shrink myself down there in the corner again. Okay, cool. You can see me again. There we go. Let's. Yeah, that seems okay. Yeah, I'm really small again, and oh, I'm still like just kind of out of habit looking up at my camera over here, but you know, it is what it is. So that was there you go. Quick little hack so you can see me again. Great. Yeah. So I said before that we really are eventually going to want a way to read without doing evaluation. I think I'm going to skip that for tonight because everything here is like side effect free anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Eventually, we're going to start adding side effects, and then we'll need a way to do that. So so there's the goal. There are our goals anyway. Okay. So let's see. Oh yeah, we have boot that as them. Right. Oh yeah, here's all our test cases and strings and all that stuff. So okay. So let's make a new file here. We're gonna save it as match token dot asm. Okay. So we're gonna make a new function called let's see, match token, and then this is going to be what does my header look like again? Okay, so determines whether the input matches a specific token. So arguments, we're going to put AX will be the input to match against. How did we do this before? What do we do for get token? Oh, right. Yeah, get token just kind of uses the buffer. And then the token buffer is just, oh, okay, yeah, our buffer is just like a string. So, okay, I'm going to probably want this over on this side. Okay, so match token is going to be the input So I could actually just have this go and modify the token buffer directly, and then it's just kind of like, yeah, advance the token. But I want to make this more of like a pure function and not have so many side effects in it. So I think instead it's going to take the input to match again. And then this is going to be a buffer. Oh, that's weird. My stream is like spinning in there, but whatever. So that's going to be a buffer comma length, a pointer to a buffer comma length. Okay. And then our return is going to be returns AX unchanged if token not matched. And then let's see, AX points to end of token and input if matched. Okay. And this is going to be kind of hard to write a unit test for in our specific testing framework that we have so far. So we'll just have to live with that, I guess. Actually, no, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we can do it. So, okay. So basically, once I get started on this, I may decide that I need to like rearrange all the registers and stuff, because there's some registers that are sort of canonical to use for. I keep looking at that camera. It's not on. Let me turn it off just to emphasize that to me. There we go. Anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, so there's some sort of like canonical instructions, but we'll just deal with that. So here we go. Let's just kind of dive in. So the first thing we want to do is we want to load the length of the token. We'll put that in CX because that's always a good spot to do it. The first thing I want to do is I want to push AX. And the reason we're doing that is because if we get this, if we don't match, we want to pop AX and just leave it unchanged. Otherwise, we're going to just sort of advance AX through, and it'll just be the value we want, and we'll return it. So we're going to move into CX from BX plus 2. So that's the offset to get to the length. And then let's also move into DX BX. Okay, so load the length of the token, load pointer to token buffer. And then we basically just like keep going. So let's say this is probably going to be the beginning of our loop, so I'll just put it here. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to test CX against CX to check for 0. If it's 0, we say, I guess it's found at this point. This is kind of weird if it's a 0 link token, but so we'll say JZ found, and then down here we'll create our, if it's found, let's see, oh, if it's found, we just return. Otherwise, we're gonna have to do some stuff to get AX back to where it belongs. Also, we're doing, everybody has to save all the registers that they use. So I'm going to leave AX on there as the last thing that I push on. So anyway, so we changed CX. We changed DX. So far, we're okay. Okay. Yeah, so if it's found, it's found. So then the next thing we want to do is, I don't think we can compare to uh, like as far as I know, we can't compare two memory references at the same time. So what I want to really do is like compare AX with DX, but I don't think that works. Um, well, actually, let's see if it works. NASM. Oh, I was like, there's no way that works, but that's because I didn't include it over here in boot. So we will include match token .asm. Now let's try it. Oh no, the the links are all wrong on there. Where's my oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot before I started the stream, I forgot to open up my browser that I use for reference. So it's about profiles. So sorry, I'm bringing up my browser. I don't know why it's taking it so long. It's taking a while. Looks like it's updating or something. But here we go. Slowly but surely it's coming. There we go. We have a browser now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. Oh yeah, so it's NASM include line numbers. Maybe there's just something on here about why the NASM numbers are all wrong. No, this doesn't say anything about line numbers, which is really unfortunate because now I'm gonna have to go add up all the earlier line numbers. And oh, okay. So you can cheat. It looks like there's this line directive. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I don't know why I have to do this, but it looks like I do. So we'll do line one match token dot asm. Let's see what that does. There we go. Now I get the error in the right spot. So that's cool. I know how to fix that. And yeah, I was right. So you can't load two memory references at once in a single instruction. The Intel does not have that complex of a assembly language or instruction set. So what this means we need to do is let's move into DI. Sure, we'll use DI. That means we're going to need the push DI. And then down here we need to pop DI, pop DX, and pop CX. We're going to need to do something with AX also. Okay. So this is actually the value, the saved value of AX. So we're popping it into a different register just to immediately overwrite it, just to make sure that our stack balances. That's all that's going on there. That's why I don't. If I popped it in the AX, it would just like. Oh no, that's not going to work. Oh, okay. So here's what we'll do. We'll have exit, and then we'll say we'll have a not found label. And so this will be pop di. No. In this one, we pop ax, and then we jump to exit. We should probably actually reverse these two because it's more often, I think, that the token's not going to be found than it will be found. But we're not really worried too much about performance just yet. So there we go. So we'll move into di dx, and then we'll compare ax with di. So let's see if this assembles. No. Yeah, so we've got all kinds of problems. Oh, I guess just J doesn't work. Okay, fixed one of the problems. Okay. So we're going to use SI there, and then we're going to use, let's move into DIAX. So we need to push DI, and we need to push SI. Wait, oh, I already did DI. So we just need to pop DI. Or no. Pop SI down here. Man, I gotta get a better calling convention because I'm spending like too much time just remembering how to push and pop everything. Oh well, soon I'll write programs to do this for me. That'll just be that. So, great. Okay, let's di into dx, and then we'll si against dx. Let's see if those instructions work. Okay, good. We have something that's working now. Now, if so, we have two cases. So if they're equal, it means we're good. So if they're not equal, then it means it was not found. Okay. So if it's not equal, we go to not found. Otherwise, we're good. So we want to add di1, add si1, and then we want to decrement cx also. So sub cx1. And then we go back up to loop, jump to loop. Okay. That's like actually a little more straightforward than I thought it was going to be, which makes me think I'm doing something wrong. We're going to find out soon. We're going to find out soon, though. That will be interesting to see. Yeah. Let's add a match token. There we go. Added match token. This seems pretty good. Now we can start. Let's see. So we have to update get token. Okay. So for this, let me see. How am I doing on size? Ooh, we're getting close. We're getting close to our 1K mark. So when that happens, I'll have to load another sector up in the boot sector. That's not a big deal though. Yeah, we can do that. That's fine. Okay. Oh, this is actually like really straightforward. Yeah, so I think here I just add another little. Do we ever even jump to check mole? Oh, we do, and then check num. Oh, it's not as hard as I thought it, or as easy as I thought it was going to be. Um. Oh well. So we'll add dot check if, and then here we go to check if. We're gonna need to like define our tokens somewhere, so I'll get that in there pretty soon. But oh, we need a colon. Okay, so this takes two arguments. So we'll move into AX. Um, token buffer. Oh, that's in BX right now, I think. Right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we move into AX BX. That's nice because then we can just call. Okay, so then we're gonna move into. No. Okay, so we'll push BX, then we'll move into BX. Let's say if token. I don't already use token whatever. Oh, we'll just do it as a like dot if token. So this will just be like a local symbol in here, and then we'll call match token. Then we pop bx, compare ax bx. If they are equal, we return. Oh, no. We can't do that. Okay. JNE check num. So if they're not equal, we go to the next one. If they are equal, then we want to move into AX token if, and then we want to jump to exit. So now I think boot.asm's got all of our token definitions in it. Where is it? Oh, yep. Here we go. Token if is going to be EQ -3. Sure, why not? And then in get token, we also need to define our if token. So let's say if token. Okay, first we need to do if buffer. And this is going to be db if. And then, okay, sure. And since I know if is 2, so I'm just going to write 2 on here. So this is going to be dw if buffer and then 2. So that's the length for it. Let's see if NASM works. It does. So in theory, we can parse if expressions now. So we will go back to boot here. So let's add test case 5 is going to be db if. And then 0.51 is going to be EQ dollar minus test case 5. And then down here, we're going to have DW test case 4, test case, 5 length. And then the expected token here is going to be token if. Oh, wait. We got to actually, to test this, we're going to have to go kind of all the way through on this. So we're going to have 1. Let's go ahead and make 6 also. 6. And that'll be 2. Okay, so here we're going to have if 0, 1, 2, and then test case 6 is going to be if 3, 1, 2. Okay, oops, that would have been bad there. Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and add my expected outputs up here too, just for consistency. So we have 1, and then we have 2. So far this is actually sort of going fast, but it may just not work. Oh, you know what? We'll add a check add. We'll just put if first. So we'll compare AX with token if. If it's equal, we go to check add. Or it's not equal, we go to check add. Otherwise, okay, so here we go. We're gonna need to do get 3 expressions. So let's move, or let's call compute. So this is the evaluate test. We call compute to evaluate the consequent. I think that's what that's called. Not call computer, call compute. And then we call compute to evaluate the alternative, I guess. I'll say consequent and alternate. We also want to, in between each one of these, we want to say push AX. Or here, let's say move AX into, sorry, let's save AX and BX. Are we using BX for anything anywhere? Nope, we're just using it as our scratch variable. And then let's say push we're going to push AX, and then down here we will call compute, and then we're going to test BX against BX, and then we're going to say if it's 0 to if false, otherwise we return true. So to return true, oh wait. No. If it's 0, oh man, we've got AX on there. Yeah, we're gonna need some more instructions. I was like, maybe we can just get rid of it, but so in this case, it's true here. So let's see, if is true. So here we want to pop AX we clobber the old AX, and then we jump to exit. Otherwise, we have if false. And what we do here is we want to add to SP2. This is sort of like a drop, not a pop, but a drop. And then we want to jump to exit. So I think that should work. Let's do NASM. It compiles, and now let's see if QE. Whoa. Let's see if that works. It does not. Big surprise there. So here we go. Now we get to go to the debugging phase of the night. So we had about 20 or 30 minutes of coding, and we'll probably have however long it takes them to debug it all. But on the bright side, it means I'll have when this is done, I'll have finished everything that I wanted to do 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, and also everything that I plan to do tonight. Okay, so something is weird. So there's a few things. One, it didn't even print out the whole test case, so that's a little bizarre. It seems like we should do that. We should be able to do that much without crashing. So let's figure that part out first. That is okay. That should just work. Yeah, because we call print string. We call print string to print the test case, and then we call print string to print the end of it. And then did I just like not write the whole? Nope. Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna run this again. I know I'm like, trying the same thing again, but I am expecting the same result. I'm not trying this expecting different results. So I think I'm still okay. Yeah. So what is going on here? Who knows? Yep. Who knows? So I think maybe the first thing to do up here is let's see, in get token. Yeah, I should have done my thing before, just like front loading my if blocks. I think I'm gonna start doing that next time because then I don't have to change any of the working code already. But maybe that's how things went wrong. So if it's not plus, we go to check mul. If it's not times, we go to check if. And then for this one, we've got to do a bunch of extra stuff. How many? We just use AX and BX in here. And we don't have to save AX. And so that seems okay. I'm gonna have some water. Okay. Oh. Yeah, so down here we want to. I don't think this is the bug, but we want to move BX back into A or AX back into BX, and the reason is what? Yeah, so the reason is I've been using BX as my buffer pointer, and so then I move it into AX, and then we have our buffer pointer there, and then this could actually be the problem. So here we have the updated. So there, if AX changed, if it didn't change anyway. Oh, wait. JE. So if they're equal, that means that we did not match the token. If they're not equal, it means we did. And then we need to move AX in there. Okay, so two bugs that are fixed. Let's see if we found them all. Nope, there's more bugs still to find. So anyway, let's keep going, I guess. Okay, they're equal. We gotta check num, and then everything. Oh, we also clobber AX here. So we want to push AX again. And then okay, this is bad, but I'm gonna say pop AX. So we only get here from AX. So this is we store the saved AX from check if. I'm gonna forget this in the future, and this is gonna cause bugs. So there we go. Yeah, and then so they add SP2, then we can jump to exit. But still wrong. Man, this is why people don't write assembly language, you know. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, no, that should be right. Okay, so here we're. I'm just gonna say add SP2. It shouldn't have any effect, and it did not have any effect, so that's still good. That's just a little bit cleaner. We keep some more like symmetry on there, but okay, let's try this. And also comment out that line. So now check if will just fall through down to check num. let's see if that works. It still doesn't. Let's make sure how we're doing on size. Our boot. Whoa, where's our boot sector? Let me make this a little bit taller. Oh, hey, that could be part of it. We're over the size of a sector, so we're at 1,076 bytes. So let me down here. Let's go in our boot sector, and we want to load. Oh, where's the count? Man, why did I not document this? How many? Yeah, why wouldn't I document that? Which one of these arguments is the second? Probably the one. Let's just try it. Let's see if that changes anything. If it is, I'm gonna add a comment there so I can remember what it is. Oh, hey, this is much better. Yeah, so I think that was it. I just ran off the end of my program. So, I was trying to run with only part of my program. Now we're running all our test cases, but we can see that my last two are failing, which is good, but all the other ones are succeeding, which is what we want. And if you notice down here, it also tells me what it evaluated to. So that was really like smart thinking on my part from last time. So we're getting 1 and 3, or 0 and 3 back, which means the if is telling us it's returning the test in every case. So we can probably figure out what that is. But first, number of sectors to read. There we go. Someone I should make this automatic too. Maybe use like a proper file system, but I want to get more code running first. I don't really want to write a file system in assembly language. That's the reason for it. So yeah. Oh, this says my streaming is 0 again. Oh, but it says now my stream is healthy. Seems like my audio just like dropped out for a while. So sorry about that, but it seems to be back now. Okay, cool. So that works. That is wrong, but and it's wrong because in get token we commented out everything. So let's do that. Let's uncomment it, and then run it, and we still get it wrong in the same way that we did before. So what do you know? Yeah, let me make that a bit bigger so everyone else can stare at my failure. Yeah, so we've got 2 failures on there, but I'm glad that everything that came earlier is still working. And okay. I'm gonna try this is like the simplest version of printf debugging, which is gonna be called like infinite loop debugging. So here we go. What this is gonna do is it's gonna say if oops, I don't want to do it there. I want to do it in the up here. We're checking if we have a if token. And if it is, we jump to infinity. This will tell us if we're ever even matching the token. Oops, I forgot a colon. It's cool that Nasm's good enough to tell me that. Okay, so what should have happened if we recognize the if token is we should have gotten here where this 0 is. That should never have printed because we should have gone into an infinite loop and compute and to say that yeah we matched the if token, but we did not, which means there's something wrong with either get token or match token. And so let's see what's going on with that. Let me see. So match token and get token. Honestly, we could do actual printf debugging. It's just it takes so long to write strings and in assembly language. I don't really want to do that. But I don't know. I could write some macros, I guess, but I don't really know how to write macros in Asm, so don't want to learn that right now. Let's see what we can do. So, okay, we save AAX because that's got the character from before. That was weird how I did that, but whatever. Then we move BX into AX. We push BX. Y. Oh, right. So we move if token into there, which is just a string, a buffer length pair, a pointer to it. Yeah, and we load both of those. Then we call match token. We pop BX, which we saved right beforehand. We compare the two. If they're equal, that means it was not a match. We did not advance anything forward. Oh, funny. If it's a zero link token, it's sort of both matched and did not match. That's kind of an interesting bit of logic there. If they are not equal, then we know that AX has been advanced some, so we move that back into BX. We move into AX. Oh, this is kind of useless because wait, yeah. This is useless here because we don't do anything. We just return, so we can delete that at least. Yeah, so we just restore this from before. That shouldn't be the problem. So maybe the problem's over here in match token. Maybe just nothing's matching. Well, let me make sure that nothing changed first. Yep, nothing changed. No infinite loop. I'm going to add another infinite loop to found. So we'll just jump to found. We'll just sit there and keep counting the stack pointer up. That'll be kind of bizarre, but the CPU is not going to care because it's never going to touch the stack anyway. So, man, that's getting slow. Wonder why. Oh, no infinite loop. Okay, so this never finds the token, which is good to know. We go byte by byte. Okay, so first we test CX against itself. Okay. BX points to the token, which is a string, so we get the size, and then the buffer. AX is gonna be the input to match it against, and this should match the way that we load. I don't think this matters, but one thing is I'm doing right. So what I want to do here is move into DL, and we want to use DL also. So we want to do just a single byte. I don't know if SI needs to know that we're going byte by byte. But that could be the problem. Man, why is that getting so slow? Oh, still no infinite loops. Let me pull up Task Manager down here. Why is my computer slow? Oops, what? More details, performance. I bet OBS like switched to not using my GPU acceleration. I bet that's what it was. Well, no, I'm using like all of my GPU. So yeah, I'm even using my other GPU. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, this is like horrifically slow. Okay, so OBS is using a lot of CPU, but it should be using a lot of CPU. Yeah, my CPU is busy, but again, it should be. My memory is okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think it's just my graphics card that's kind of oversaturated. I bet that's what it is. So yeah. Anyway, that doesn't really matter. I think my stream's doing okay. That's the important thing. Oh right. So that was not the problem. I wonder if we're even getting into this at all. Like, um, yeah. Let's up here. Let's just do jump match token. Let's see if that gets us somewhere. Do-do-do-do. Okay, so we got an infinite loop there. So we are actually calling match token. I don't know why we wouldn't have been doing it, but yeah. Now let's try here, just jumping to loop. Let's make sure we actually go into the loop. Okay, we do go into the loop. That's good. Um, okay, so we compare SI against that, and we go to not found. Now we're gonna try jumping from here to loop. This is checking if we ever even match the first character. Oh, problem in line 32 there. Right, because I think I should make that a macro. That's like my answer to everything that goes wrong. But oh well. Hey, oh okay, yeah. That's why do we get to here? That one should still work because none of these should match the first. Oh, unless are those back to back again? Yeah. Let me cheat again and yeah. Okay. So that's that same bug that I hit before, um, where we're kind of running off the end of the buffer. So I should fix that. Hey, we're getting. Oh, interesting, interesting. So before, when I didn't have space here, we were matching against this eye, but now we don't hit, because if we hit the eye, we would hit that infinite loop. So it looks like we're going to screw it up again. So I may just like kind of call tonight a wash with the technical issues I've had, and maybe I'll do a test stream again this next coming week before next week. But let's see. Let's go a little sooner and see if we can fix this. Interesting. That's weird. So maybe that is an issue in get token, where so check num. Yeah, why do we get a next? Oh, if it's not a 0 and it's not a 9, then we just go on to the next character. Interesting. Yeah, that's bizarre. I don't know why it's working this way. It shouldn't be doing that. Here we go. Huh. It's amazing, like looking at code, like assembly code, just how much of it is. Oh, that was weird. Like looking at assembly code, just how much of it is moving registers around. It's like a whole bunch of moves and push and pops. It's just all about getting stuff into where it needs to go. It's kind of funny, but I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, check num is the next one. Otherwise, we got to exit here. Check add, check if, check num. That's there to say drop bx. Hmm. Yeah. So both things are failing again. That is very weird. My dog just let out a sigh behind me. I'm like, yeah, I know how you feel, bud. So I'm stuck here too. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna give this like till 9:15. It's 9:11 now, so I'll give us like 4 more minutes. Um, and if I stump there, I think maybe I'm just gonna take a break and come back to it later. So yeah, we'll see about that. Just sometimes at some point you're just like staring at code and not really sure what's going on, or just kind of stuck. So sometimes maybe coming back to this with fresh eyes would be better. So I think that's what I'm going to do if I don't see an answer here before too long. Um, yeah. Hmm. Okay. Push AX, move BX into AX. I could try like refactoring this, but because we could move all of this up before we read the first character, but I'm not gonna worry about that. One thing I noticed too is since we have this like check token or match token function, we could actually just build a table of like tokens to uh, constants for them. And that'll make it really easy to add tokens in the future. Like I won't have to write this block again. I just have to change it into a loop. So I'm probably going to do that as long as I don't forget about it. I'm not going to do it right now though, but that would be worthwhile, I think. So I think our issue is in here. I wonder if I do like compare DL SI, if that does anything different. It shouldn't. Actually, I don't know. It might. It didn't do anything. Okay, I'm gonna leave them on the other side just because that's this was a SI DL. Oops. No, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to restart or recompile, and now run it. We're gonna get the same thing, of course, but. Compute. Let's check this again. Yeah, so if we ever read an if, we should get an infinite loop in here. The weird thing is we just like drop tokens we don't know, we don't understand. But yeah, I don't know. I guess that is what it is. Yeah, we add bx1. Yeah, this. Okay, well, it's 9:15. I said I was gonna give this till 9:15 and see if I can solve it. I don't think I'm gonna figure it out tonight, so I'm gonna go take a little break, sleep on it, think about it some more. It'll probably hit me pretty soon, or it's probably something silly like I reversed the order of my arguments again or something like that. So We'll see. Thanks for watching. Sorry about the technical difficulties that I had on this. I will try and get those ironed out before next time. And but whatever is going on, I will see everyone whenever I'm streaming again. That's roughly Sundays at 8 p.m. Pacific time, but I skip often if something comes up. So we'll see. But I'll see everyone when I'm back around. So thanks for watching, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.